Alright, let's start our investigation, everybody. Let's see what the hell's going on. So first of all, one thing that's really weird are these upside down wax statues. And if you take a look at them, one of the things that's very odd to me is that Kaede's statue appears to have a sword protruding from it. The other statues seem like nothing is wrong with them, right? Like, don't they look like they're suspended upside down normally? Yet, Kaede's has a sword in it, right? Weird. Okay, let's start looking at these first of all. Oh, you can't? They won't let me. They actually won't let me look at the bodies. What can we look at, Amber? We can look at Angie's body, the back door, or we can just talk to people. That's really it? That's stupid. I can't look at the fucking wax bodies? That's so weird. Jack released to me $4.20 and the music is sexy as fuck right now. This is the sexy saxophone music that they put into every Danganronpa game, right? Every game's a little different, though. Thank you for the tip. Yeah, the soundtrack of Danganronpa is really good. Let's be honest here. It's some pretty interesting, snazzy music that keeps you on the edge of your seat, especially during the investigations. So, it's good stuff. Okay. Now, I guess let's look at the body. Andy's body is lying face down in the middle of the room.
What's wrong?
Are you going to take a closer look? Yes,
okay,
I was planning to. Then let's hurry up and do it. We can't afford to waste time here. Okay. Maki didn't hesitate. She stepped past me and walked over to the body. She has no problem with dead bodies because she is the ultimate assassin. Okay. Oh, wait. Now we zoomed in. Now we can look closely. So, wait a minute. No, you fucking stupid thing. Alright, let's look at each body individually. Ryoma. The four effigies hung upside down make the scene particularly eerie. Ropes are dangling from exposed beams in the ceiling. Now, how the hell did someone get all the way up there?
If I remember
correctly, Angie made all these wax figures.
Hey.
Is this rope from the warehouse?
You're right.
I believe so. That means they won't be much of a clue. Anyone could have gone and gotten these ropes. Huh. Okay. Alright. Fucking annoying troll. Get out of here. Okay. Got him out of here. Alright. Maybe the student council should have blocked the warehouse instead of the manhole. The warehouse does contain plenty of things that can be used for murder. The question is, how did they get up there? Anyway, I know that these effigies are just wax, but it still creeps me out.
That's true.
The effigies look exactly like real people, not just their faces, but their bodies too. The ultimate artist certainly was talented.
By the way,
why is the effigy hanging upside down? Is it part of the ritual? Yeah, what is up with the sword?
What is
I'm not sure. If it's not, why is it like this? Who would go through their way to hang a wax effigy? Right. If they're going to do this much work, there's some reason for it. What could it be? Who would do this? The culprit, Angie, or someone else entirely? Alright, so the effigy's hung upside down is part of the evidence now. What about this? The four effigies are exposed with the rope's beams. The wax figures are the same ones Angie made, but why are they hung up? Alright, they're not gonna let me talk about the sword? Yeah, they're not gonna talk about the sword that's sticking out of that one. That's weird. Alright, let's talk about the Necronomicon that's on the floor, right? This book. The instructions for the resurrection ritual are written in the Necronomicon. By performing the ritual as written, you could resurrect one deceased victim.
I knew it.
This was the motive, the Necronomicon. Angie tried to perform the ritual written in the book, right?
Okay.
If we look at the book, we should learn the steps of the ritual she's trying to perform. Let's take a look. Okay. Excuse me. Okay. The Necronomicon Resurrection Ritual. Yes, and of course there's pictures of Monokuma in this book. Of course there are. Prepare an effigy of the dead should you wish to contact. Everyone can participate. The size and shape of the effigy is irrelevant. Make it out to whatever materials you wish. If it's not obvious who the effigy is supposed to be, label it with the name of the deceased. Okay. Double Seven Lightning says, how far am I? This is the third murder and / trial. So I don't know how many there are in the game, though. I think someone had said at the beginning there's 5. So we're in 3 right now. Yes, pretentious pairings. I am streaming Mass Effect Legendary Edition. Okay. After preparing the effigy, burn this Necronomicon to ashes. Use caution, be mindful of carbon monoxide poisoning. Sprinkle the ashes on the effigy and repeat the name of the deceased 3 times. Then close your eyes and wait. After a while, you should feel a light tap on your back, and so the ritual was a success. The ashes are only good for 1 use. The ritual can only be performed once, so use it wisely. So these are the steps for the resurrection ritual.
This is stupid.
Angie really believed in all this crap. It's pretty obvious you wouldn't be able to resurrect anyone with this. Right, it's just a book that you're burning, right? And no power out of that. Right. Under normal circumstances, I'm sure that this is true. But in this place, I don't think we can rule anything out. The Necronomicon was added. The thing is, at least if the Necronomicon's to be believed, we know she didn't finish the ritual because it's still intact. It wasn't burned. So it looks like she was in the process of doing the ritual and didn't finish. Now we gotta take a look at the body, which is bleeding out. Ugh. Small pool of blood has emanated from Angie's torso. This can't be from her forehead. The blood's from the back of her neck.
Is this?
This blood is dry. Must have been spilled a few hours before Angie was killed. Maybe more? What? That fits the 2 a.m. time the death listed on the Monokuma file. Pool of blood. Small pool of blood emanating from Angie's torso, and it's dry. So several hours must have passed since she's been killed. And that checks out. Okay, now, what about the body itself? Blood dripping from the head. She's in a stab wound to the back of the neck, as well as a laceration on the forehead.
I knew it.
The killing blow was a single stab to the back of the neck, a sneak attack most likely. Now, when they say the back of the neck, right? If someone digs a knife directly to the back of your neck, wouldn't that sever the spine if it goes between the vertebrae, right? Wouldn't that kind of like paralyze the victim? If it went in all the way? Because the way I think is like, that's a big bone there. And if you went, it could maybe lodge in there. Because if they're saying that it was a stab to the back of the neck, someone took the knife out, right? There's no weapon here. So that means the murder weapon still exists somewhere in the school. And we might have to look for it. But what kind of a knife? Was there any knife? I'm trying to think. Up to this point in the game, has there been a single knife that we've seen from anyone or in any one of the rooms? It's not ringing a bell, right? Like, nothing's ringing a bell in regards to that. Like, I don't think there's been any, even in the kitchen, they never showed a knife, right? I mean, it's obvious that there is a knife somewhere in the kitchen to make the food, but I don't think that they're leading us to try to believe anything was the weapon that stabbed her, right? Now, obviously, yes, it was Meg from Mega saying, well, what about the katana blade that's stuck in the figure here, stuck in the Akane figure? I mean, yeah, that could, or not Akane, Kaede. Why did I say Akane? The Kaede figure. Yeah, obviously it could be that, right? It could be the sword. But then why is the sword clean? Why does the sword have no blood on it whatsoever? Why would the killer murder, then take the sword out of the neck, clean the sword, and stick it in a wax figure? It's like, huh? Really weird, right? I don't know. It's a very odd situation right now. Nothing seems to be making much sense. Anyway, so they're surmising it was a sneak attack from behind.
Well,
what do you make of the wound on her forehead? I wish we could see it. Are they going to show it? Maybe the culprit hit her in the head before stabbing her from behind? But their 2 wounds are substantially different. Did the culprit change weapons mid-attack? Right. What did he hit her with, or she hit her with, and then hit from behind?
Oh, yeah.
I suppose that would be unnecessary.
remember.
Also, the wound on her forehead looks deep, but it's not bleeding much. What is going on with these wounds? Forehead injury? See, I wish we could see it, but they're not going to show it. They probably think it was too gory for the game, right? Okay. Huh? What's wrong, Maki?
Wait a minute.
Move. Maki pushed him aside and lifted Angie's body up by the shoulder.
Is this?
What's this doing crumpled underneath her body?
What is it?
Duct tape? What's duct tape doing here? I don't know, but it must be related to the case. There's hairs stuck to the tape. Long hairs, Angie's, right? Bloody duct tape with Angie's hairs on it. What could that mean? Bloody duct tape added to the truth bullet section of the monopad. I don't have a clue right now.
But
okay. Candace Everdeen G, thanks for saying that. Alright. Let's continue.
So what?
So, he says, I'm surprised you found that under the body. He says, it was partially visible. As a detective, you should have noticed it before I did.
Okay.
Well, that's true. Even so, I guess you're still getting used to being around dead bodies. So don't beat yourself up over it.
Okay.
Well then, it's a good thing you're used to corpses, Maki.
Do you want to die?
Oh, do you want to die?
Sorry.
Joking! I couldn't resist. What the
You got a
fuck?
minute?
You don't need to apologize. I'm joking too. That didn't sound like a joke, though. Angie's body appears to be exactly as described in the Monokuma file. There were several clues that caught my attention, but I can't draw any conclusions yet. I think if we think about all the evidence in combination, that might tell us something. Let's continue the investigation for now. Good evening, King Michael. Good to see you. How you doing? Welcome. Maki, what's wrong?
So what?
It's not that important, but the only time you're reliable is when you're investigating a crime scene. Is that supposed to be a compliment?
Like I'd know.
Who knows? You're certainly more reliable than Kaito, at least. That guy's useless. Anyway, let's continue. Okay. Well, I guess we're done here, right?
Why?
A murder at nighttime is strange, impossible even.
Why?
Why do you think that?
Right.
Because student council made a rule that we can't go outside during nighttime. Everyone should have been asleep. No way murder could have happened at nighttime.
Ew.
Do you really think everyone will go along with that rule?
But
it's a Tua's rule. Angie said he'd punish us if we don't follow his rules.
But
the student council wasn't included in that, correct? They could do whatever they wanted. Angie was also working here at night. Oh, she was?
But
No way. Student council would never break own rules.
right.
They should have been asleep in own rooms to set a good example to others. Maybe Angie got attacked while she was asleep in her room and got brought here?
Gonta.
If so,
Idiot.
Gonta could have saved her if only Gonta saw. But Gonta sleeping, sorry Angie, Gonta no could save you. I find it hard to believe no one went outside in spite of the council rule. I mean, maybe that's what happened. Maybe someone hit her in the head to knock her out. And she was knocked out, and then they carried her body here. And that's maybe what the duct tape had. Maybe they were taped her together. She was bleeding from the head. They taped her hands and feet together, carried her here, threw her on the ground, took all the duct tape off, stabbed her in the neck. But why would they have done it here? Like, what was the point of that, right? What would have been the point of that? I don't know. I wonder if it will be possible to investigate her room, and if we'll find any evidence in her room. Because I don't think we have enough evidence in this room to prove anything, right? I don't think so. Okay. I'm not sure if it's okay to say this or not, but could Tenko be the culprit? Huh, Tenko? It's not like I have proof or anything, but earlier I heard Himiko say that Tenko was trying to betray the student council.
No.
You suspect Tenko?
Actually.
As a member of the student council, she would have been allowed into this lab.
Oh, yeah.
That's right. Angie did allow members of the student council to enter her lab. Angie had been shut away here, working on the ritual by herself since yesterday. She said she would only unlock the door if she heard a student council member's voice.
That's true.
That would certainly point to Tenko. She did betray the student council after all.
No.
Not that I want to suspect Tenko, but since the only student council members would have been let in here, Angie only let in student council members. That would be Gonta, Kibo, Kimiko, Tenko, and Tsumugi. Okay? Of that group, Tenko is certainly the most suspicious. Tsumugi's account. Okay. What does Miu think? Oh, come on. Alright, I'm not even reading it. She says she figured it out. I'm not even reading her fucking statement. It's so stupid.
Huh?
You mean you know who the culprit is?
What was that?
The culprit, fuck that.
Hey.
Do we really have time to be listening to her?
Wait.
Wait, are you just gonna ignore my genius idea?
What?
Listen to me, okay? Come on, listen to me.
Okay.
Okay. If you're gonna twist my arm, I'll tell you better thank me.
You know.
You're dumber than fleas, but even you get how weird the wax dolls are, right? They are strange. Are they for the ritual or another purpose?
Well then.
I figured out with one glance these are diversions. Excuse me. Diversions?
Listen up.
Yup, the culprit used wax dolls to distract us from something.
Got a minute?
What do you mean?
What?
How would I know? Isn't that Sherlock Holmes' job? Oh my god, now she's making homo jokes. Like she's a 5-year-old. Anyway, you're a waste of time. I agree. Maggie turned and walked away. I can't say why I blame her.
What was that?
Huh? The hell's her problem? She on the rag or something? Here we go. Oh my god, shut up. You're obnoxious. I hate you. Angie made the wax dolls. The resemblance is pretty uncanny. They say the devil's in the details. Let's see how detailed these really are. Timbo Slice says it's scary enough going to wax museums. Now I never want to be in one again. You tried to look up the wax figure's skirt? What are you doing? Stop that!
What?
I want to see if it's wearing panties. Why? Do you have a doll fetish? What is wrong with her? Throw her out of this room immediately. She's not gonna fucking get any. I've had it with this character. She doesn't help with anything. She's a fucking disgusting, perverted bitch, and I want her out of the game. When does she get murdered? Seriously. Can we just fucking... Can we pile books in front of her door she can't get out? Can we just, like, you know? Can we lock her in her bathroom? Fucking take a blowtorch, fuse the door closed so she can't come out? I'm tired of this. She's a waste of space. She really is a waste of fucking space. Jesus Christ. Okay, anyway. Talk to Maki. Jesus. I get angry.
Hey.
I just want to confirm something. When we got to the lab, you sure the front door was locked?
Okay.
Yes, I'm positive. I grabbed the knob and tried to turn it. It really is locked.
I knew it.
The front entrance was locked until Kokichi picked the lock to open it. Okay. Yes, we saw this. Here, open sesame. So he picked the cylinder to lock up. Oh, to lock. Wait. He picked the cylinder to open it. Do you think anyone else could open the lock besides him?
That's true.
Would have been impossible from the outside because the Monokumas took the key. Or the Monokubs took the key. Alright, there's only one key, so don't lose it. It'd be bad if you lost it. You won't be able to lock the door from the outside. And that's when he ate it. Yeah. Monodam ate it. The dick.
Then...
Kokichi's the only one who could have opened or closed the door from the outside because he can pick locks. Aha. Correct, only Kokichi would have been able to open and close the door from the outside. Someone inside could have opened and closed it as they please.
Huh?
The front door was locked from inside the room?
No.
Not necessarily, I'm just thinking of possibilities, but in that case, the question becomes how the person who locked the doors got out. How the culprit got out of the classroom after locking the doors. Interesting. Right, if they had the key, then you could say, oh, they found a way, they locked it from the outside. But without the key, the only way to lock a door from the inside, or excuse me, the only way to lock a door like of this type, of this kind of locking mechanism would be from the inside, right? Right. Yeah, absolutely. The only way would be to lock it from the inside. So, either it's one of two things, right? Either Kokichi is involved somehow, right? Or there's another way out of the room we're not aware of, or the killer's still in the room. Now, who was in the room when we came in? Angie was on the floor, and who came in with us? Well, it was Maki, it was Shuichi, Himiko was involved, and she actually was standing right outside of the doorway when we had walked up, and she claimed she wanted to get in and she couldn't get in. Had she been involved in it, you know, had she been involved in it and that was her cover? See, Kokichi can pick locks, but it's too much of a red herring that he can pick locks and you're going to say, oh, he's the killer. Like, that to me, that just means right away Kokichi didn't do it, you know? Because right now he's the only one who would have been capable of doing it by going into the room, killing her, and then leaving, and maybe... I guess what they were implying is if you know how to pick locks, then maybe you know how to lock the door from the outside too. But is that even possible? See, I'm trying to think. With the way that a traditional lock works, isn't it a series of plungers? And if you put a key in, it pushes the plungers in a certain combination that it pops the lock. But would there be a way to re-lock that lock from the outside, right? I think, honestly, it depends on the door, and I'll tell you why. I know for a fact at my parents' house, they have a doorknob that you open from the outside with a key, but you can lock it from the inside and leave it in the locked position, and that doorknob will be locked, and you can actually close that door in the locked position, and now the door is locked. Okay? Now, I don't think they're saying I don't think they're implying that that's the kind of door that this is. So I think what they're saying is this door could not have been locked that way, but modern doors can do that. I've seen that before. You know, I've seen that. I've seen that locks can be locked ahead of time and have the door closed and then it sticks. But I don't think that that's what they're aiming at or going for in this game. Okay? But I guess the key question that I can't answer because I don't know enough about locks is, if you can unlock a door by lockpicking it, can you re-engage the lock by lockpicking it? Or does it only work one way, and once the lock's disengaged, there's no way to re-engage the lock? That I don't know the answer to. Okay. Now here's another creepy thing. We're assuming that those wax dolls are all dead. What if one of them is alive and killed her and is still in the room with the doors locked? But then again, if it was a real person, likely the blood would have rushed to their head and they would have passed out or died by now, hanging upside down for an extended period of time. So I don't think that's going to be the case. I don't think that any of the dolls are alive. Okay? I don't think so. All right. I'm just trying to go through every hypothesis in my head of what could go. It's either going to be there was a way to relock the door after leaving, or there's another way out of the room that we're not aware of yet, right? Or something to do with the dolls. But I don't know what. But I have no clue. I just don't know. Okay. Alright guys, so ladies and gentlemen, we've got about a half an hour left on tonight's stream. Let's see where this goes, but please guys, again, I hate to have to appeal to you so much tonight, but we didn't even hit the desk goal yet. Please, if you like the stream, please contribute. You know what's going on with me and Twitch. I need your support right now. Please do if you can, okay? Thank you. Alright, let's continue. Oh, alright. The Art Lab's front door added to the monopad now. I guess we're done. No, it says there's still things? What? Oh, the back door. I didn't look at the back door yet. The door of the lab is... wait, this door is the lab's back door. Okay, so this door is a sliding lock and it's still locked.
That's true.
Because no one used the door since we came in here. I believe Angie locked the door when she came in. It's been locked ever since. So what they're saying here is, okay, there's no way anyone came in the back door. That lock type can't even be lockpicked. That's just a latch type. That's old school. So if that had been broken, you'd see it would be broken. It wouldn't be able to have been reapplied. So there's no way that anyone came in or out of that door. Once it was locked, it's locked for good. So, well, then again, maybe not. And here's why. Here's why. The killer could have easily come in the front door, killed Angie, then locked the back door to fool us. You know what I'm saying? Or even the back door could have been unlocked. And they came in, killed her, and then locked the back door to make it look like no one had come through that door. So that really doesn't, that honestly doesn't say anything. No, that does not say anything. We know nothing. Okay.
Hey.
What's this? There's something gold and shiny on the tab of the sliding lock. Oh boy. Gold and shiny, could it be?
Is that alright?
May I see it for a minute? I want to try moving this sliding lock.
So what?
You want to unlock it? Go ahead, do what you want. I carefully touch the knob of the lock, avoiding the golden parts, and softly slip the lock open.
Okay.
Just as I suspected, the lock slides without much effort. Okay. Whether you lock or unlock it. This could be an important clue. Well, maybe what they're implying is someone from a distance was able to... Oh. Maybe we now know why there's a giant katana sticking out of the Kaede figurine. Maybe the handle of the katana is gold, and that was used to lock the door. Maybe. Okay. Still, it's strange the front door and back door have different locks. The front door that we came in from has a cylinder lock, but the rear door has a sliding lock. By the time we discovered the body, both doors were locked.
Is this?
In other words, this is what you might call a locked room mystery, right? Locked, huh?
You're right.
Yes, the cylinder lock's key was taken by the Monacos. So both doors could only be locked from the inside. But only if you rule out Kokichi's lockpicking, right? He could have picked the cylinder lock on the front door to go in and out of the lab. So he could have created this locked room mystery. It's possible he locked the door from the outside by picking it after he killed Angie. So they're saying, yes, you can do that. They're saying, yes, if you know how to pick a lock, you can re-engage the lock from the outside by lockpicking it again. I didn't know that. So we answered a question.
If I remember correctly.
That's true.
That's right.
He appeared at an oddly convenient time when we tried to enter the lab for ourselves.
I knew it.
He's clearly suspicious. It is suspicious, but that solution seems a little too convenient. Okay, so we got the lockpicking as part of the evidence. Now, wait, what didn't I investigate? The front door? It's unlocked, but I think there's still things to investigate here, so that's not it. Maybe at the body again. Maybe we have to investigate each doll for Rumi. The 4 RPGs are hung from the ceiling with exposed beams. The ones Andy made, why are they hung up? It's part of the ritual. Is there another purpose? There must be a reason behind it, but what's the reason? What about the katana? Yes! See, the katana is definitely, the hilt is made of some kind of metal. We don't know if it's gold, and we don't know if it matches the metal mark that's on the latch. But that's what I'm surmising, is that somehow that had something to do with that latch, I think. A katana stabbed with the Kaede's wax effigy.
Damn it!
Who did this and why?
Got a minute?
Let me see. Maki nudged me aside and gripped the katana and pulled it out of the effigy.
Ah!
Wait, this is a crime scene. You can't...
What is it?
You wanted to check the katana, right? Well, you can't do that if you don't pull it out.
Because...
True, but we have to preserve the scene. Excuse me. Maki paid no mind to my protest and stared at the katana for a while.
Is this?
It's a real katana, but there's gold leaf on it. Ah!
Okay.
I believe it's the one that was on display in the Ultimate Anthropologist Lab. Is that so? There's also blood on it. Look.
Okay.
You probably assume this is the murder weapon, judging from the blood stain on the tip. Look at that. The edge is too rusty to cut well, but it would be enough to stab.
But...
Why would they go through the effort of using this as the murder weapon?
That's true.
Good question. They could have gone to my lab and grabbed a more suitable weapon.
could it be...
Perhaps it's because Kyo's lab is on the same floor. They just grabbed something close by. They may have been in a hurry.
Well...
Or maybe they needed a long weapon like this.
Huh?
A long weapon?
Okay.
My lab doesn't contain swords or any other weapons of this length.
Huh?
Really?
That's true.
I'm not sure how Monokuma found out, but he must know I don't use swords for work. When I first started working, I botched the mission using a katana. Oh, really? I haven't used a sword since, which is fine because they're a hassle to carry anyway. I suppose everyone's lab is suited to them personally, just like Angie's was. How do they know all this? The gold leaf on the katana flakes off easily. It's all over my hand now. There you go. Must be pretty old for the gold leaf to flake off easily.
Got a minute?
Why don't you say that earlier? My hands are all sticky now. I'll have to wash them later. Maki scolded me, then stood in front of the Kaede's effigy. I'm going to put the katana back in where we found it. If it's too hard to watch, look away.
Okay.
Thank you. I averted my gaze and Maki stabbed the katana back into the wax effigy.
By the way,
Even so, why was a weapon stabbed into the wax effigy? The hanging wax effigy, no less. Was it part of the ritual, or was the culprit trying to hide the murder weapon? Perhaps they had no intention of hiding it. They didn't even wipe the blood off. Perhaps I'm certain there are better ways to hide the murder weapon than this.
what are you talking about?
Then what's the reason for this? I honestly have no idea.
Well,
You should investigate where the weapon came from. We might find a clue there.
Okay.
The Ultimate Anthropologist Lab, let's do this. I want to make sure the katana indeed came from that room. So, of course, what I'm surmising is this was somehow used to lock or unlock the back door, because that's why there's gold smudged on the back door latch, right? Alright, now we did everything. Got it.
Got a minute?
Is this really time to rest? I don't think I've found enough clues yet. Hold on, my eye's burning. Ugh. Hate this. I hate allergies. Okay. Is this really the time to rest? I don't think we found enough clues yet. We don't know how much time we have left to investigate, so we need to hurry up.
You're right.
You're right. First, we should investigate the Ultimate Anthropologist's Lab. We're going to find a clue related to the katana. Okay.
That's true.
That's true. We need to check if the katana really did come from that place. Is something wrong, Maki?
By the way.
It just occurred to me, why am I acting like your partner?
Sure, whatever.
Well, it's fine. Just don't get used to it. It's not if I asked you, but it's fine by me. It's true that Maki's a tremendous help to me. Alright, we're leaving. We gotta go to the Anthropologist Lab now. Oh my goodness. Alright. The Anthropologist Lab is right around the corner. There we go. If I remember correctly, the gold leaf katana is from... It's just the sheath. Earlier, the katana was inside that sheath.
Okay.
Maki, the gold leaf katana definitely came from here. I'm certain of it. Hello to Astoria 14. How you doing, Astoria?
That's true.
Doesn't that make Kyo suspicious? This is his research lab, after all.
No.
Not necessarily. Anyone could have come in here and taken it.
That's true.
Fair enough. Anyone could have done the same with my lab, too. Gold leaf katana has been updated for the truth bullet section of your mana pack.
Oh?
What are you guys doing here?
Ew.
What are you doing here? Should you be home with the seance? You look so disgusted right now. Then again, I guess that is your signature look.
Anyway.
I forgot to bring something we need for the seance, so I came back to get it.
Huh?
Something for the seance?
Yeah.
That white sheet over there. We brought the wooden dog statue in the cage already, but I guess we need that sheet too.
What is it?
I don't get it. Why do you guys need a cage, a wooden dog statue, and a white sheet? Erica Jolie, cool. She's just getting a little tired. I'm gonna lurk and watch. Thanks again. All right, thank you, Erica. Have a good evening. Thanks for chilling with me tonight. Okay. All right, don't ask me. I don't know why we need that stuff either.
So that means...
That's why I figured I'd do a little research on the seance before I got the sheet.
Huh?
Study? So let's see. Kokichi, look around, Dan. I heard it was like some old handmade book. Is this it?
Yeah.
It says Caged Dog Village right here on the cover, so this must be it. Let's see, what does it say about the Caged Child Seance? Kokichi flipped through the old book he picked up. Is this the page? It's hard to read, but I can see Caged Child is mentioned here.
Yeah.
Kyo's drawing the same magic circle as the one in this picture. Let's see, in order to perform the Caged Child, you need 5 people, including the spirit medium, in a dark place with no light. Excuse me.
If I remember correctly...
Just like Kyo said, first draw the magic circle passed down from the Caged Dog Village on the ground. In the center of the circle, the spirit medium must kneel and curl like a turtle and rest their forehead on a stone on the ground. Afterward, the other 4 participants must put the iron cage over the spirit medium and cover it with a white sheet. Wait a minute! Now we know what happened. We know exactly what happened. She was trying to perform this ritual. Angie perhaps didn't believe in the resurrection ritual at all, but Angie was trying to perform this ritual. She had 4 other bodies around her, the wax figurines. She was kneeling down on a stone, and that's how she got the injury on her forehead. The question is, how the hell did she hear about this caged child seance, and why was she trying to do it? Right? The other thing is, that makes me believe... That kind of makes me believe that maybe she wasn't doing it in the art room because this ring was not present in the art room. Anyway. Finally, the dog god must be placed on top of the cage.
I see.
It says we can't step on the magic circle during the preparations. The dog god, do you mean the wooden dog statue?
Yeah.
When preparations are complete, turn out all the lights to create complete darkness. The seance begins when the 4 participants are each standing at a corner of the room. The 4 participants, not including the spirit medium, will sing the caged child song. After the song, as is the caged child, and say the name of the spirit. The spirit medium will reply if the voice of the summoned spirit, and that's all it says. Huh. That sounds complicated. That sure sounds like what was going on. Why else would you have 4 effigies around you and shit? However, they said that the effigies need to sing a song, and obviously 4 wax figures can't sing a song, right? So that wasn't happening. Anyway.
But
Complicated plans have a better chance of working out in the end, wouldn't you say? Whether it was or not, Kyo has been wanting to conduct this seance for a while. Since I was fortunate enough to obtain one of the copies, I've already memorized it. If I never thought I'd be able to lay eyes on the real one, what a trick of fate.
right?
Well, yeah, he said he memorized every word of it, too. That's probably why he left the book here, because he could conduct the seance without it. But is it even possible? Contacting Angie's ghost? Well, if you're so curious, why don't you join us, Shuichi? Oh?
Well, you know.
You should see how it plays out with your own eyes.
See?
There's still time, you know, the seance hasn't even started yet.
That's true.
Maybe it's better if you join them. You think
I
so?
don't understand.
Well, I'm not going. I don't believe in seances. But whether you believe or not, as a detective, you should be there to observe what happens. Okay? As a detective, huh? I think you're right. Now you're talking.
All right.
Well, I'll be waiting for you of the 3 empty rooms. We're in the middle one. Okay. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is the last chance, and I have to appeal to you one more time. We got less than 20 minutes left on the stream. We didn't even hit the vest goal tonight. This is not good. This is why I'm telling you guys, I'm not joking about if I can't even get close to hitting the tips goals on the streams, I can't stay on Twitch anymore. Alright? More than enough people cheer and sub when those things were available. I need people to buy in and say, okay, I used to cheer, I used to sub, I'm not going to do that anymore, I'm going to come tip instead. Or pledge to my Patreon, all right? So please, and by the way, I should say this as well because it's very important. If you're a YouTube watcher, if you're watching this very playthrough right now on YouTube on demand, which I know hundreds of people are watching this on demand, I need the help to stay around. I need it, all right? The days of watching YouTube videos ad revenue is gone. All right, I need the support now more than ever because of what Twitch has done to me unfairly. Please check the description of this video and please contribute in some way, whether it's tipping or pledging to my Patreon or buying something off my Teespring, whatever it may be. Any of that helps, guys, okay? So please do if you can. Again, I'm appealing. I'm serious here. I really need the help. If you guys want me to stay on Twitch and not have to restart with my whole community, you know, I don't want to go anywhere. And for a week and a half or so, it was working. Today, all of a sudden, I come back from break, and I haven't hit tips goals on either stream. It's not good. This one, I'm not even halfway there. That's really bad. Okay? So please, if you can, please support if you can. Okay. Let's continue. So, the caged child has been added to your truth bullet section of your mana pack. All right. There we go. Alright, let's see. Anything else in here, or are we done? I think that's all we needed to really check, right? Yes. So I guess we need to go to the seance room. Okay. Ryan just took me $1.30, says, this is all I can afford. That's fine. Hey, listen. It's not about, oh, I'm coming in and I'm going to tip Phil insane over-the-top amount. It's not what it's ever been. I'm saying the people who used to cheer frequently, every night people were coming in here and doing a bunch of cheers. Every night people were subbing, resubbing. And that's gone now. So that needs to be made up for. I'm not asking for anything additional. I'm saying I just want to maintain what I had. It really sucks we're in this situation that Twitch did this to me. All right? And again, I'm not asking for anything more. I'm just saying I want to maintain what we had because things were going good. And it sucks that I've done nothing, you've done nothing, and now we're in this situation. I'm tired of it, quite frankly, but that's my fucking life. Is everyone just wants to keep screwing me left and right when I didn't do anything. Okay. So Kokichi tells me that I already skipped it. He says, you're welcome to join us. What did he say? Oh, you want to participate in the seance.
Oh.
That's what I would like to say, but only 5, including the spirit medium, can join.
Oh, man.
Oh, man, what a shame. Well, Keyboy, you're out.
Me?
Why me? I agree with Kokichi. I was thinking this for a while.
Listen up.
Robots and seances don't mix. They're like toothpaste and orange juice. What the fuck? Okay.
You see.
To be honest, I had the same thought. Your help was appreciated, Kibo.
Why you?
Don't everyone feel guilty for kicking me out after forcing me to come? Oh, I forgot to change it. You're right. I forgot to put Ryan up there as the top tipper. My bad. Not top tipper. Most recent tipper. It was Ryan. Okay. Sorry about that. I updated the total, but I didn't put his name on it. Now it's fixed. Okay. Okay. Mega Man NT just to me $5 since you hate Mew. Who are your favorite characters so far? Of the ones that are still alive, because like I said, I actually liked Ryoma's character, and I wanted to learn more about Ryoma and what happened with him in the Mafia, and then he got killed, and it seems like that's the end of his story. Like, we'll never learn anything else. And that really blows, because I thought he was one of the more interesting stories of the whole game. You know, Maki's a mystery because we don't know anything about her. We thought she was a child caregiver, but she's not. She's an assassin. So that's kind of interesting. But I don't know if anyone in particular is actually likable besides the protagonist, Shuichi. I think everyone else was purposely made to not be likable, so that way you'd, like, you'd suspect them all constantly. You know what I'm saying? Okay, here we go. Don't any of you feel guilty for kicking me out after forcing me to come. That's why we're apologizing. No one's apologized yet.
Oh,
Fine, our bad. We just don't get mad at us and start shooting electromagnetic waves.
How rude.
Why would I do that?
Stop it.
Stop whining, Kibo. We want to start the seance as soon as possible. Fine, but I won't forget this betrayal, Shuichi. I did like Kibo and Gonto, but now that they've become brainwashed idiots that believed in a cult, I don't really like them anymore. I think they're stupid. So there you go. Okay, what did I do?
So then,
So now Shuichi has joined us for some warnings.
do you understand?
Do not enter the magic circle I drew on the floor. It's drawn with purifying salt, so it's easily disturbed when stepped on. You drew the circle with salt?
That's correct.
I always use salt for magic circles. It makes seances more likely to succeed.
Well then.
It's dark in here, so be sure to watch your step. If the magic circle is broken, not only will the seance fail, but it may also unleash a curse.
Okay.
Got it, I'll be careful. I'm surprised you're able to draw this without even looking at the picture.
Do not worry.
I have the entire document memorized, so this magic circle should be perfect. Of course, I have the Caged Child song memorized, and you must do the same. Oh boy.
Do you understand?
No, I've never played any Sherlock Holmes games on PS4. Nope, never did. So I've copied the words of the song here. Please commit it to memory. Everyone else has already memorized it. After all, you'll be unable to read in the dark.
Huh?
I have to memorize the lyrics now? You're a detective, so I expect your memory to be up to the task. Here's the melody. I'll listen to Kyo sing the song and do my best to memorize the melody and lyrics.
Okay.
Alright, I think I got it now. Your memory is extraordinary. You are indeed the ultimate detective.
Well then.
Well then, let's begin the ritual right away.
How exciting.
We finally get to see Angie.
So then.
Before that, let's choose a spiritual medium. It would work best with a girl. Then I'll do it. I can't think of anyone but me that Angie's spirit should go into.
No.
No, I'll do it. Because if you're the spirit medium, you won't be able to talk to Angie.
That's right.
You want to talk to Angie, right? Then I'll be the spirit medium. That way you can say goodbye to her. And after you finish saying your goodbyes, you keep your chin up and live life facing forward. Survive with me and everyone else.
Please.
Alright.
By the way.
Himiko, let me say one thing. Expressing your feelings is perfectly natural. You shouldn't feel ashamed at all. If you feel like crying while you're talking to Angie, go ahead and cry your eyes out. You feel better when you do. I mean, laughing makes you feel better too.
Damn it!
And venting your anger onto someone will really cheer you up.
Yes.
Train your heart by crying, laughing, and venting your anger, Himiko. I think you train too much. You're probably right. It seems like the two of them made up. That's good.
So then.
Now we've decided on a spiritual medium. Let us begin.
Yes.
Himiko, I'll see you later.
Now, I would like the spirit medium Tenko to sit within the center circle.
Okay.
Please be sure to walk on the path, so as not to disturb the magic circle.
Make sure you watch your steps since it's so dark in here.
Next, you must be as a turtle within that circle. Please rest your forehead upon this stone marker I've placed here.
Okay.
It's just a stone I brought from the courtyard. Are you sure it'll work?
Certainly. It is merely needed as a marker for her forehead to rest upon.
Like this?
This may be uncomfortable, but please endure it until the seance is complete.
Oh my god.
Whatever you do, you mustn't raise your head or change positions.
See? Perfect setup to be bonked in the back of the head, and now you have a giant injury on your forehead, which is what I think happened to Angie.
Piece of cake. I have 5-star flexibility.
So then,
Starting now, the rest of us must go to work. There are many things left to be done.
let's see.
First, we must place the iron cage atop Tenko. Shall I leave that to Shuichi and Kokichi? Please keep in mind, walk carefully so not to disturb that magic circle.
Yeah.
You can count on me. I may not look like it, but I'm actually super duper strong. I shouldn't have lied. I'm too weak for this kind of
It's
stuff.
made of iron. No wonder.
Made of
it's
iron, no
heavy.
wonder it's heavy, yeah.
Hold on! Don't just drop it on top of me!
I know. It wouldn't be very funny if a body discovery announcement happened during this.
The...
Please don't jinx us!
I'm tired. So, next, we cover the basket with a white cloth, right?
I shall take that role. All right. Everything is prepared. Tenko, how are you doing?
Well, I can only see the floor from this position, but I think I'm fine.
The final step is to place the wooden statue of the dog god atop the cage. The four of us may need to do this together. The statue is quite heavy.
Oh boy.
Even with 4 people, it's still really heavy.
Oh, holy crap, this weighs a ton!
No, it is not much more than 175 pounds.
I'm totally wiped.
I could have used my magic to carry it easily, but seances and magic don't mix.
Right. Oh my god. She's still lying.
Are you sure it's okay to put something so heavy on top of the cage?
Probably not.
The iron cage was made specifically for seances, so it can hold this weight.
Okay. I guess that's fine then.
Now, let us exit the magic circle. Take care to avoid disturbing it.
Alright. Let's do this quickly. I want to see what happens.
So then,
This is the point of no return. After this, you mustn't speak. Next time you open your mouth, it will be Angie speaking through you.
Got it.
Understood? I won't say a word till the seance is over. Alright, see you guys after the seance.
well then,
The rest of us shall move to the corners of the room. Please go one of your choosing. We stood in a different corner.
now we darken the room. Kokichi and Shuichi are closest to the candles. Please blow out the candles. You should be able to follow the walls in the dark.
So go back to the corner of the room after it's dark. Okay, got it.
You needn't move, Himiko. There are many gaps in the floor near you.
Yeah, got it.
Once the
Right,
room
we
is
know about
dark,
the
I will
gaps.
begin the song. Please sing along with me. Then, I will call out to Angie. Until she replies, there must be silence.
After the seance is done, Shuichi and I are supposed to light the candles again, right?
Correct. I brought matches from the warehouse, so please use those.
Okay.
Okie dokie, then I'll blow out the candle now.
Something creepy's gonna happen here, man. I walked up to the closest candle and blew out the flame. The room instantly fell into complete darkness. Pitch black darkness. So dark I couldn't even see my own body. Overcoming my instinctual fear of the dark, I moved along the wall back to my corner. Then began the singing.
At last, at long last.
Kyo led us all in the Caged Child song.
Young guard dog and little lost girl, sealed within an that mountain's bottom, within the darkness, at last, at long last.
This song sucks. Bad.
How many will there be by dawn? Will there be two or just one?
The hell?
Will the
What was that noise?
dog run far away, or did it eat the little girl? At last, at long last.
What was the noise? Oh! Reach out and touch Wraith. Get it? Like, reach out and touch faith. That song. Instead, it's reach out and touch Wraith. We finished singing this song, but I thought I heard an odd sound in the middle of it. What was that?
Say,
Is the caged child Angie Yonaga? He began calling, now if the medium answers.
say,
Is the caged child Angie Yonaga? What's going on?
say.
Is the caged child Angie Yonaga?
What's the matter?
What's wrong? Why won't Angie answer?
Hold on.
Himiko, I was very clear you're not to speak, yes? Something's weird. Why won't she answer? Maybe it failed?
Let's see.
Let's light the candles briefly.
Huh?
What? Is that okay?
Well,
Just for now. Confused, I walked along the wall to the candle. I managed to strike a match and light the candle once again. What's going on? Did it really fail?
that cannot be.
That shouldn't be the case. The seance was perfect.
What?
Is Angie not coming? Is that Tenko in there? Tenko?
I see.
I
Yes.
told her that she mustn't speak until the spirit enters her. She follows orders well, but how about we let her out for now?
Hold on.
Dark arts such as this need to be started and completed the same way. Those who remove objects from the magic circle must be the same who brought them in. If not, the spirit may stay in the medium's body.
Man.
Seeing as how this was a failure, I don't think any spirit's sticking around, but whatever. Just like setting up, Kyo instructed us to clean everything up. Okay. We're careful to remove everything exactly in the order that Kyo directed.
Now, I will remove the sheet.
Kyo, oh god, she's dead. Kyo pinched the fabric gently and pulled it aside. Oh? She's dead. Yup.
Perhaps.
Something is amiss. Yeah, she's dead. Oh my god. Himiko ran toward the cage at a sprint. I told you not to step on the... But she wasn't listening. She jumped into the cage and... Fueled by desperation, Himiko grabbed the cage, lifted it up, and... She's dead. A double murder. A double murder. And it is a murder because you saw it wasn't that the cage collapsed. It wasn't that she died from the dog statue crushing her. Someone removed a panel from underneath and killed her from underneath. A double fucking murder. Damn.
Really?
Who would have thought there'd be another victim during the investigation? Maybe Monophony's green puke was predicting the tragedy. Oh my god, I certainly wasn't expecting that. Damn.
Ah!
The puke's color's normal now. I guess it was predicting this. Wow.
For now.
Everyone please assemble in the seance room. Wow. The second body discovery announcement played. It didn't take long for everyone to come running. Now here I got a question. How would they know what happened in this room? Isn't it true that it was dark as hell? No one could have seen what happened, right? Tenko, seriously? What is this? How did it happen? Tenko, Gonta so sorry. Gonta could not protect you.
Got a minute?
Shuichi explained the situation. I thought you were conducting the seance. What happened?
Well, that's...
I don't know what's happening. Wow.
What on earth?
I'm surprised too. I never thought a murder would happen during the investigation. Jeez. I guess for now we should maybe start the investigation right away.
Say,
Before that, I would like to confirm something. The culprit who killed Angie may be different a culprit from the one who killed Tenko, yes?
huh?
Huh?
If so...
What happens in the event there are two murderers by two people? What are two murderers by two people? What if there are two blackened? Well, we need to find them both at the class trial?
That's right.
Oh, you mentioned it. That's a good point. What happens in that scenario?
Yeah?
What would happen? Monodam, what was that? What would happen? What would happen?
Not that.
Why do you look lost, Monodam? I thought you were going to run things instead of Daddy. I never expected something like this to happen. I don't know what to do. I don't. Oh, man, they're all disorganized. If you can't decide the class trial's objective, we won't know what to investigate. Father always knows what to do. We should ask him for help.
Hey.
We've forgotten he's in no condition to help us. It's our fault Daddy ended up like that. It's all your fault, Monophony. Help! I don't know what to do on our own. We gotta use the power of love. That ought to snap him back to normal. That won't work. Father's just an empty shell now.
That's right.
That's not true. Anything is possible with the power of love. You don't understand that because you've never been loved before, Monodam.
Daddy.
Daddy, I love you. Please go back to normal. I want to see you, Father. I love you with all my heart. You're making me blush. What the?
Here I am.
I'm back. Were you good when I was away? So this is the real Monokuma. The other one wasn't real.
Thank you so much, my adorable darling cubs.
The whole thing was a setup. Oh my god.
Running the academy, I was able to fully enjoy my relaxing vacation.
The...
Oh, that tickles. Father's intense love is getting me all soaked.
Oh my god.
Daddy, your tongue feels amazing. This better not awaken anything in me.
What the fuck?
No.
The vacation was what I needed. It's important to take time off to relax.
Tell you the truth.
Normally most companies don't let you take time off for a vacation. But I was able to do it. The secret is to just leave whether you get permission or not. Then who's the baldy then?
Yeah?
The part-timer I got the cover from you while I was gone. Here's your pay like we agreed on. Now get the hell out of here. I thought you were supposed to be relaxed. Part-timer. Oh my god. None of this out of the way. What were you guys talking about again? Alright, ladies and gentlemen. On that note, since we're going to have a lot of stuff going on here, that's first-time stuff, we're going to save up, and that's going to be where we adjourn for the night. I already went a little bit extra, but it looks like we're not even near the resolution of this. Alright, so to recap tonight's stream, because holy shit, was that a weird one. Okay. We had the cult members basically controlling the whole school. Alright? The student council. Somehow, someone killed Angie. We don't know how, because it appears she was locked inside of that room. Her art room. However, now that we're seeing what's going on, it almost seems like that was bullshit. It seems like perhaps she was killed during a seance attempt. They were in that room where we just were doing the seance, and she was murdered, similar to the way that Tenko just got murdered. Okay? It seems to me that someone is trying to do these weird rituals. And why, I have no idea. Like, who was trying to do a seance to begin with at first that got Angie killed? We don't know. It then seems like Angie's body was moved into the art room and set it up to look like she died in there when she didn't. Then all of a sudden, right, we head into this rushed idea that we could do this seance to listen to Angie's spirit tell us who killed her, and that leads to the death of Tenko. When obviously someone must have known that seance wasn't going to work because already Angie had been killed, okay? So I guess the question is the same person who murdered Angie also the same person who murdered Tenko? It could be. It could be they knew that during the seance you could get underneath in that panel and kill someone. All right? We don't know. All right? This is all hypothetical. But also now we know now we know that Monokuma's back and he's probably going to tell us the rules. Now, interesting, will he say there could be two blackened Or will he say, oh, well, we know who it is, and it's actually the same person who committed both murders? Because if that's the case, that could actually put a whole new twist on it. I don't know. We're going to have to see. Definitely, this is interesting. All right? This is a good twist. This is a well-written... This case is well-written, and I'm actually very interested in it. I'm very interested to keep playing. This thing is, we're only going to be playing about 2 hours a week. So we're not going to get very far. But I'm very interested to see how this case pans out, because this is actually the best one, I feel, so far in the game, and maybe even better than the other games, too. I like this. I like that there's 2 murders, and now we have to figure out how they're intertwined, okay? All right, folks. That's it for the stream. Now, I'm going to be very honest with everyone. I like this game. I'm glad you guys picked it for viewer's choice. Again, the murder mystery aspect is great. But right now, I need support. And take a look at tonight. We didn't even get halfway to the tip skull. So this is not good. I'm not sure what to do. I'm not. Because the thing is, other games seem to have been getting a lot of support. And this one just doesn't. It's twice in a row, by the way. Last time around, I think I was at like $3 after an hour. I had to tweet, and then people came in to help with the stream. I can't keep having this happen with Danganronpa, man. Like, I don't know what to tell you guys. Like, you have to understand, this is my livelihood. I didn't want to lose my partnership with Twitch. I don't know why I did. And we need the same people who were supporting the Danganronpa streams before to come in. Now, Patriarchy, thank you. Patriarchy has been here on every Danganronpa stream, significantly contributing. Thank you to everyone else who tipped tonight. But there's plenty of people who normally would cheer and sub who did not tonight. All right? Instead, they said, oh, well, because I'm not cheering and subbing, I can't support Fel. It's ridiculous. You can go to my Patreon, and you can pledge there, all right? I can't have entire days where I'm not hitting a tip skull. I just can't. I'll tell you, like, this, hopefully this will even out with some of the extra funds that I raised over the last couple of weeks. But if this is going to be how it's going to be forever, like, this is not good. This is a bad sign, okay? So, again, what I want to say, thank you to those who did contribute tonight, and those who are watching on YouTube. Please, if you watch playthroughs like this, I need your support now. Like, now is the time to help me out if you can, because I might have to... I don't want to leave Twitch and stop doing this the way I'm doing it. I don't want to see significant changes, right? Imagine if things get worse now because I have to fucking leave Twitch. I don't want that, all right? But I need the support, all right? So just being real with you guys, all right? You know, this Danganronpa playthrough, I like it. I like playing the game, but I don't know what's going on. All the other games I'm playing, the support's there. Hell, freaking Street Fighter. I'm getting more support playing old school Street Fighter than Danganronpa. What is that? That blows me away. I'm playing games from the 90s, right? I don't know. But anyway, thank you to those who were here and did support the stream. I appreciate that, all right? That's it for tonight. Until next time. When's next time? Likely same time, same place next week. I'm not going to say exactly the same day. Like, maybe it won't exactly be on Sunday, but it'll be around that time, Sunday, Monday-ish of next week. The thing is, I don't know my day off next week, so I can't exactly even tell you anyway. Maybe it could be Sunday, it could be Monday, it could be Tuesday. Depends on my day off. So we'll see. But there's basically going to be like one stream of this a week, so there'll be another 2 hours next week. And I hope, I hope we get answers. And this is, like I said, the most interesting one in a very long time in this series. I like this murder mystery right now. So hopefully it'll pick up and we'll have some good stuff going on next time around. All right. Again, thank you everyone for the support who did. And if you can, please do. I'm going to need help with this playthrough. All right. Thank you. Okay.